welcome to my humble homestead garden side chat. Today I want to go over some different capsules that I can make for pain relief. For me, it's mainly headaches and migraines, but a lot of these herbs are also used for anti-inflammatory, muscle pain relief. So these are some herbs and some spices and things that we can use as pain relief. So I used to take a lot of ibuprofen with my migraine medicine, and just reading up on it, ibuprofen and Tylenol, those are very toxic to our bodies. So I've really been learning a lot about different herbs and spices that we can use as pain medication. So today I am going to go over a couple of things that I'm going to make as capsules that I've read and done studies. These are things that I've done studies on. I've ordered a couple books that I've read. I've read in audiobooks, but I want to have the hard copies. So I'm going to have those. They have great recipes on them. I've kind of taken notes and written down some things that have been studied to work. One that I actually know and I've talked to my doctors about is feverfew. Feverfew is a great one. It's been studied to help migraines. It's been studied to help headaches, but I also know that it has some anti-inflammatory properties and other things for pain as well. Turmeric and ginger and cayenne. Any kind of hot pepper has the capsaicin in it, which also helps inflammation and pain. So we're going to use those as well. And then ginger also helps as far as pain. So I'm going to do two different pain capsules today. The first one, I'm going to use some herbs. So the herbs that I'm going to use is the dried feverfew and valerian root. Now valerian root has a great sedative. So like a muscle relaxer, kind of similar with chamomile. Chamomile is a good one too. So if you don't have valerian root, or you don't have, excuse me, sorry to itch. If you're not growing valerian root, or you don't have access to it, chamomile also has a great sedative properties and is also good for a muscle relaxer. I know a lot of people drink chamomile tea before they go to bed. I also have a nice sleepy time tea. I like to put valerian and chamomile in it. It helps. It's really relaxing, but it kind of gets you into a deep sleep. So, but we're gonna do, we are gonna do feverfew, valerian, and catnip. So catnip also is a sedative. It's a great muscle relaxer. So yes, so catnip and the valerian root together are really going to help in this pain capsule. So what I did is I did 2 parts feverfew to 1 part of the other two herbs. So 2 tablespoons. And I just use, so I have a separate grinder. It's just a coffee grinder. I have one that I use for like coffee. This one I use just for my herbs. So I took 1 tablespoon of feverfew. I'm sorry, 2 tablespoons feverfew to 1 tablespoon catnip, 1 tablespoon valerian root. And then I just ground them up into powder. So I will show you how that looks. So it really does decrease. So if you want to make quite a few of these, you can double it. Okay, and so that's how we do that. Now there are little machine type things that do fill up the capsules for you. I don't have one. I don't make enough of these to get those. Maybe in the future if I feel like I do, but I just use my hands and go ahead and do it myself. So what I have here is I have the size 00, non-GMO. Make sure they're non-GMO because these gel capsules can also have additives in there which are not healthy for you. So I have the 00 non-GMO, and I got the veggie caps because I don't know, I just felt the veggie ones were, I don't know, they just were healthy for me. If any of you are vegetarians or vegans, then they're perfect for you. So what I do is I just take one side and I fill it as full as I can, get as much as I can in there, and then I take the other one and I fill it as much as I can. I shake it down, and then I close them. I should really have my glasses on when I'm doing this, which is funny because it's powder because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so I fill it. Let's do this. And it's not perfectly powdered, so that's okay. And then I just kind of tap it off. So that's what I have for my herb one. Now, what I do, you can use little jelly jars, you know, recycle jars. I, as you know, took a lot of medication, so I just recycle these and I stick them in there. I'll label these as pain. And then, you know, I'll just put them both in there because I'll just make enough and I can tell which ones are the herb ones and which one are the turmeric ones because of the color difference. So that is how I do the herbal pain ones. And now these I don't take every day because just like ibuprofen and things like that, we don't want our bodies to become dependent on them. If I have a headache and it's really, you know, stopping me from working, things like that, that's when I will take this. If I'm trying to learn for my body to take care of itself. So if I just have a little headache, I try to let my body cure it. But if it's debilitating and I'm, you know, I look at a computer all day, then definitely I will take one of those. So, okay, so let's go on to the turmeric. I'll finish those later. So let's go on to the turmeric one. So we are going to take 1 tablespoon. Now make sure you have good organic turmeric. This is a good organic one. I also ordered another from this brand. Oh, not this one. Sorry, these ones we're done with. From this Mountain Rose Herbs. So Mountain Rose Herbs is the one I use, and then I also use the Frontier, which is on Amazon. So you can, you know, do your research, find what works for you. If you can't grow them, there are some that are pretty reasonable out there that you can get. So I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of turmeric. I do a good healthy one. I also do, just for supplements, just straight up turmeric capsules because you can, you know, turmeric is so good, and you know, I do put turmeric in my soup, in my bone broth and things like that, but you know, turmeric has so many good components for us. It also is good for your brain, good for, you know, so you can just fill up plain turmeric and have turmeric tablets too. So 1 tablespoon turmeric for that. And then ginger root powder. So this is ginger root powder. If you just have regular organic ginger powder, you can use that as well. So this is going to be a half, so it's going to be 1 part to 6 parts. So this is going to be a half a teaspoon of ginger root powder in here. Okay, and then we're going to do a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now remember, the capsaicin in the hot peppers is what really helps the pain. So now, a lot of you also know with turmeric, to help the uptake, to increase the uptake and make the Cerwinin help, we use black pepper. So it does really make the uptake increase of the turmeric. If some of you are allergic, so I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of that as well. If some of you are allergic to black pepper, can't can't use black peppers, there are other ways to make the uptake increase. You can research that, and you know, we can do that. But if you're not, then black pepper is a great way to just increase that. So I just add a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and then I just mix it all up really good. I could also stick it in a jar and shake it, but just mix it up. Now, if you don't want your hands to turn all orange, wear some gloves. But for me, you know what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm working from home. If my fingers turn orange, I just figure I'll get it, soak it in the bloodstream that way, and I'm fine with that. So there we go, we have that. And so I'm just gonna fill the capsules the same way. So I'm going to just fill it that way with that one, and then fill it this way with that one. My fingers are already orange. And then I'm going to close them. I can see why people would buy those things, you know, because it takes practice to get fast at these. And then here we go. We have our turmeric pain capsule right there. And then I just throw it in my jar. So yeah, I'll finish those up. Here's my balm fingers. And there you have it. So we have 2 natural pain capsules. And then in the video before, you can check for a natural tonic if you're under the weather for doing it, and tinctures. So I will be following up with some more recipes as my herbs come in. And yeah, so we will just continue to get healthy together. So if you enjoy videos like these, please subscribe and share. Don't forget to click on the bell and you will be notified when more videos are available. Thank you so much. Be blessed and have a great day. Bye.